YouTube to make sure it's live.
Yeah, mine says live in the corner.
Yep, live. Okay. We have one person on chat. Hello there. Or is that me?
It might be. I don't know.
That's me. Never mind. Nobody's here. Okay. I tweeted out saying that we were live.
Oh, look, I just got a notification that we're live. Close that. Oh, man.
So I'm just going through Twitter, and Jeffree Star dog died today.
Oh, no. That's really sad.
Yeah.
Oh. Twitter sucks me in. Like, I don't know why. All these people's drama that I don't know, but I'm like, I can't stop reading it. I don't even tweet that much myself. I just read everyone else's stuff. It's very
okay. We have more people in. Hello, everybody. Hannah says hi.
Hi.
So I guess we can wait. I guess okay. Do we want to do like our wait. Let me start out by saying hello, everybody. It's just gonna be me and Ashley on video today, because Jen is busy and Stacy is sick. So they may pop in on chat though. So watch out for them in the chat. But yeah, today we're gonna be discussing Coldhearted Boss by R.S. Gray. I would show the book, but I don't have it.
I can get the cover on my Kindle. Okay. Hold on. I'll find it.
Because I listened to it on audio. So I listened to it because it's on the Audible romance package on Audible. So
and I believe all her books are also in Kindle Unlimited. I think they used to be. So I think they are.
I'm pretty sure they're on Kindle Unlimited too.
I think I wrote it in Kindle Unlimited. Yeah. I don't know if you can see this cover because of the glare, but it's this one. Woo! I don't know why it's so shiny.
I do really like her covers though.
Yeah. They're like simple, but like clean.
Yeah.
Like, I don't know. I like them.
I like them too.
Because sometimes there's like so much going on the cover. I'm like, wow.
Yeah.
But yeah, I really like that. I think and all of them kind of match too. So I like that if you get like the hardbacks or the paperbacks that they all kind of like match each other. I like that. Very pretty.
Do you want to do our high and low for the month? It's been a while since we talked.
Sure, I know. I'm trying to think of mine. Okay, so this would be for September, right?
Yes.
I'm like, what month are we in?
Now we're in October.
I'm very excited for October.
Oh, I love October.
It was finally like below 95 degrees today where I live, and I was really excited.
Oh, I wish.
You'll get there. You'll get there. We were 96 up until Friday, and it went from 96 to like today. The high was 75 overnight. I'm like, what is this?
I wish. No, I literally get a sunburn and get like sweat stains from walking out of my car.
I know. It's crazy. Like you literally go to the grocery store, come back, and you're covered in sweat. It's gross.
South weather.
South weather's crazy.
Ridiculous.
Yeah, we both live in the South. Yeah, I'm a little further north, but it's still a southern state. So. Yes. Okay. I'm tryring to think of a high and low.
Oh my gosh. Megan says she lives in, I think, Minnesota, right? That's what MN stands for.
Oh my gosh.
It's in the 50s.
Okay, we're going to come visit, okay?
Yes. How about, can we trade? You can come live in Texas.
Yeah. Or Georgia. I live in Georgia. You can come here too if you want.
Oh, Brooke Diva says we're in the 70s in Oklahoma.
Ooh,
we had a cold front yesterday. Dude, I'd love to have a 70 here.
I know. I'm like, my parents are coming into town in a couple days, and we're gonna do like pumpkin patch and all that fun fall-y stuff because I have a couple days off. And I'm like, please, it'd be cool. It's supposed to be like 75, and I'm praying to whatever person can make that happen. But that sounds so nice. I'll take one.
She also asks you where you're from.
Me? I'm from, I live in Georgia. So I live in about like an hour north of Atlanta. So like northern Georgia towards like the mountains.
Yeah, and I'm from Houston. Don't recommend Houston weather. Hannah says we're pretty much in the 60s year round in Northern California.
They have really nice weather there. My uncle lives there.
Houston weather is literally the worst.
I don't know. Once we get fall, like last year, I keep reminding myself, like, yes, you will have days of wearing not short sleeve shirts. Because we had a really nice fall and winter. It's just like it took forever to get here. But we don't really get snow per se. We just get like really chilly weather.
Yeah. It's either freaking freezing or not like literally freezing, but really cold or really dang hot here.
Well, it's funny because like I've only been to Texas like once, but is it different from like northern Texas to like southern Texas?
Yeah. Houston is really known for being very humid. So that's what's different about us.
Yeah.
It's pretty gross. You like step outside. You know the feeling when I don't know if anyone's ever been to an indoor pool. Like you know, like the feeling you get of like
it's like moist air.
Pool. Yep.
I grew up in Florida, so I'm very familiar with the humidity. We still get it here too. Like, but and it's like your hair just grows with the humidity.
Yeah.
Getting bigger and bigger and bigger. Oh my gosh. I know. Sorry, got us sidetracked. Okay, so I'm trying to think. Okay, high and low. High would be it sounds bad. I've had a good month. It's just I haven't really had like a high per se. The low I have to go with though has been the stinking weather. It's been like I don't know what's going on. Maybe it's global warming, but I'm just telling you, I'm done talking about it now. But like it's too friggin' hot.
Yeah.
So, I don't know. It's just not fun, you know.
Yeah, I know.
Fun. You know what? Maybe a high would be the fact that I got to put out all my fall stuff and pumpkin spice season is here.
Yay.
That's a good high because I'm a huge fall person, and I don't know if you can see. I have some fall stuff back here.
There's
fall stuff.
I love all your fall decorations. I love them.
Thank you. Yeah, there's a bunch over there. I like people come in and I think I had the AT&T guy out today, and I'm like, he probably thinks I'm crazy, but I don't care.
Oh, it's so cute.
Okay, what were your high and low?
I have two highs. Well, my low is probably that school is pretty. I'm just really busy. Like,
not much downtime.
I go from school. I have to go at 5:30 to go to school. I have to commute there, commute back, go to work. So I'm like busy from 5:30 in the morning to 5:30 in the afternoon, and then. Like my biology class is fine because I've taken biology before, but the geology class, like the professor is just really getting on my nerves. Like he means well, and like he's nice and he tries to help. It's just his way of teaching is not my way of learning. Like he has a really thick Jamaican accent, so it's hard to understand him sometimes.
It can be really tough.
And then his handwriting, I compare it to it's kind of like chicken scratch, and so he writes really, really fast and really, really sloppy on the board, and then all of his lecture notes don't have words on them; they're just pictures, and he talks.
Oh man!
I'm like, whoa.
Yeah.
And then we had our first exam last week, and then like he just posted a study guide. He didn't have a review, like a class review. It bugged me. So going into the test, I was like, I have no idea what's going to be on here. And I'm anxiously waiting for my grade back. I just got to also stop. I'm a very big perfectionist when it comes to my grades.
Yeah.
So I just got to keep thinking though, like, I don't need an A in this class. Like, I don't need an A in this class. It's fine.
Yeah, I know. I was that way too. We got to kind of start just thinking like, did I learn something and can I get a passing grade that will help me in my future classes?
Yeah, because the reason why I don't need an A though is because I got into the college that I'm going to. So that's my high. One of my highs.
I was so happy for you.
Thank you. I'm so excited. My mom and I had a little like photo shoot with me and like the school colors, and I'm waiting for her to work on those when she has time. But I'm really excited to post those too. I'm so excited. I just signed up for orientation today in January.
Okay. I was gonna say, when are you starting? That is so fun. Are you gonna live on campus or at home?
No. Well, it's in College Station, Texas.
Oh, so it is. Okay.
Yeah. So I'm gonna have to move to a different city. So Yeah, I'm really excited. Because I wasn't expecting it at all. Because the advisor that I talked to, she told me, she said, "Oh, you won't probably have an answer until like the cutoff date for applications, which is October 15th." And so I saw this big package in the mail, and I was like, "Oh my god!" I wasn't expecting it. So I'm really excited to go to school I actually want to go to now.
I'm very excited for you. You'll have to definitely report back, obviously, and let us know how it's going. Well, when you start.
I'm actually thinking maybe about doing a whole like college video, maybe. I know it's not like a book video, but I thought it'd be interesting because this is my third college that I'm going to.
I think that would be really helpful, and also to let people know that like it's okay to change colleges. Yeah. You know what I mean? Because I think I know a lot of people who have gone to multiple colleges, and I think sometimes people feel like it's like they can't or like they shouldn't, and I think a lot of people do. So I think it'd be a cool video.
Thank you. So I think I might do that. And then my other high is that I turned 21 at the beginning.
Yes.
That's it.
I feel like that seems like it was so long ago, like the beginning of September, but it was only a month ago. Yeah, I don't know.
Time is flying.
I know. It's crazy. And this whole like from October to like the end of the year is both the best time of the year in my opinion, but also it just flies by. I think the fall months always zoom by. So yeah. Does anybody else have any highs or lows they want to share? Because we'd love to hear. I'm just nosy, honestly. I just want to know. I know.
Oh, thank you, Hannah. Hannah sent happy belated birthday.
Yes. You said you don't really drink though, right?
No.
I'm not a huge drinker either.
I don't want to do something or drink something that doesn't feel good or taste good to me. Like alcohol tastes like cough syrup to me. Like I'm not gonna drink it.
The only time I like drinking is when it's like you can't taste the alcohol.
Yes.
But that has other problems.
There was one. I'm just saying. Like I tried a few things at my birthday party. Because it was just like family friends coming over. And oh, happy late birthday, Hannah. She said she turned 21 a couple weeks ago.
Happy late birthday.
I tried a few things. There's only one thing that I actually liked. Here, let me go get it real fast. It was a present, and like they wrote on the bottle for me, so I kept it.
That's really cute. Yeah.
Okay. The only thing that I liked was Secco Peach Bellini.
Ooh, that sounds good.
Yeah, it's the only thing. It just tasted like a fruity drink.
Yep. Yeah, I like anything fruity, like margaritas. I like margaritas. But I don't. The only time I ever feel like I ever drink is when I'm like out with other like friends or something. I don't really drink at home very often, and it's expensive. No. Like, so yeah.
Wrong one. Yeah, I tried a few things. They like gave me. Everyone came around and like toasted with champagne, and I took one sip, and I was like, nope, can't go. I was like, I don't like champagne.
Yeah.
Then, my sister, my younger sister, tried to make me a drink, something mixed with Sprite, and like I tasted it, and I was like, nope, just give me a Sprite, I'm good.
True. I mean, that's true. Yeah. That's cool. But
oh, hey, Shelby. She says I love Moscato.
Oh yeah. Yeah.
I don't know. I don't know anything about alcohol, so I don't know what Moscato is.
It's wine. Wine.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Cool.
So I really like wine, but wine does not like me because I get really bad migraines, and wine just is a total trigger. Any kind of wine, like red, white, pink, it doesn't matter. Like honestly, alcohol in general kind of gives me headaches. Without even like drinking too much, guys. It's just like any kind of alcohol. So
I woke up. I had a little bit of headache. I only had maybe like half of a little bit of a glass. It wasn't like anything, but I was also sick. Though, at my birthday party.
Yeah, probably that was what it was. But yes, I like wine.
Book Diva says the cupcake Moscato wine is really good.
Yes,
She's like, it is wine, but it's so good. I don't know what that is, but
one of my friends likes that kind. I like
she said,
cheap wine.
Sorry, Andre Strawberry.
Ooh, I don't know what that is.
It's like strawberry pop. Is that soda? Is that what people call soda?
Pop? Yeah.
What?
Yeah.
Oh.
That's the northern or Midwest or West version of it. Yeah. We call everything like in the South like Coke, I feel like. Or just soda.
I just call it soda.
Soda. Yeah.
Megan says, I drank a lot before I was 21, and after my 21st birthday, I was just over it.
Right? I know.
Now I have 2 toddlers, so I'm just too busy for going out.
Right? I know. It kind of loses its like luster after a while. I don't know. But hey, it's fun to do when you're out like having, a friend or something like that. But anyways.
Okay. So
all right.
You want to talk about the book?
Yeah, sure. Okay. So do you want to give us the like rundown of the synopsis, or you want me to? I can if you want.
Oh, you can do it. Go ahead. I think I've kind of asked you. So go ahead.
So just like briefly, let us know if you've read the book or not. I mean, we're going to go into spoilers probably regardless, but just let us know if you've read it. So this book's basically about a girl named Taylor. That's right, Taylor?
Mm-hmm. Taylor.
We both read it like 2-3 weeks ago, so we're like,
today too.
I put notes on their names. Okay, so Taylor, and she is kind of just had a really tough time. Like she's really stuck financially in this like kind of deep hole that they just can't get out of, her and her family. So the book kind of starts off with her taking a job or trying. Well, actually, see, is this a spoiler to talk about the scene in the bar?
I don't.
Because it didn't mention that on the synopsis.
I filmed my September wrap up today, and I didn't mention it. I just basically said like they have like a past.
Yeah, basically, the two, her and Ethan, who's our hero, have a past, and she turns up at his job site, and basically he gives her a job, kind of knowing who she was, and she is trying to fool him for a while, and it basically is a giant angst fest after that. And then there's a lot of forced proximity, and I feel like I'm the worst at giving synopses, but it was very cute. I know. Yeah. I think when I read the synopsis on the back, it said something about her dressing up as a guy to like get the job.
Yeah,
she did, but like I was going to talk about this. To me, it really wasn't like that big of a part of the book, and it even said in there she really was just trying to blend in, not necessarily like try and fool them that she was a guy.
Yeah. So I think maybe that was just a way for people to get sucked in, to be honest with you.
Yeah, well, that's a total trope too, the whole like dressing up like a guy thing, which I don't really like. So I'm not gonna lie, when I first picked this one up, I was like, oh, I hope I like it, because I don't love the whole trope of like a girl trying to pretend to be a guy, because I just think that I would not believe it.
Yeah.
So I don't know. But anyways, yeah, so that is the idea. And basically, like the whole time they're kind of dueling each other, and they eventually fall in love. The end.
It is full of angst, and I love angsty books. Like Hate to Love it's like one of my like, if not my favorite, one of my favorite tropes.
And theirs was almost like lust to hate to love. I actually really liked that scene in the bar, which I'm sure in a second we can talk about. But I just thought it was really well done.
Yeah.
It was kind of different.
Yeah.
Because, I don't know. Does anyone mind if we talk spoilers?
Yeah. Megan and, I'm sorry, I forgot your name, Book Diva. I remember I just found her channel. I really like her videos. I totally forgot her name. I'm so sorry. But they said that they don't mind spoilers, and Shelby and Hannah have already read it. So
yay! Okay. Well, in that case, then, like the first thing I wrote on my notes was that scene when Taylor and Ethan like meet in the bar. I really liked it because I thought at first it was going to be that one of those like cliche scenes that every stinking book hags where, you know, they have like a one night stand and then what do you know, it's her boss the next day. And I kind of liked that it wasn't quite as predictable as like, you know what I mean? And I liked the whole like her inner dialogue about like her wanting to take the wallet but then like not taking it because I mean it was like you really understood how desperate she really was and to go to that length, but then it was like she's a good person so she didn't steal it. I don't know, I just really liked that part, and it kind of showed that they obviously had like a lot of like lusty feelings for each other, and the chemistry was there. But like I liked that she was like, no, this is wrong. Like I'm not doing it. And I don't have a problem with one night stands in books, but I kind of like that this wasn't one, just because it kind of like added to the like tension. And I really liked that, because sometimes with the one night stands, I'm like, okay, it's already happened. So it's like, I don't know, what are we building to? You know?
I liked that too. It was I thought the beginning was funny to me just because like I love Taylor's, like I think it's first person, right? Her internal dialogue about she's like she doesn't have enough money to pay for a drink. So the bartender gives her cherries to chew on, and then the hawk Ethan comes up. She doesn't know his name yet, but she sees the hot guy walk up and she was like, oh, he must think I'm a child sitting here eating some cherries. Let me buy a drink that I cannot afford.
I know. I did think it was really funny. It was funny because it was a really talented author who can take kind of sad situation and make it funny, because like Taylor obviously was trying to like, you know, not be in the depths of despair here. So, but it did read really funny. I thought that was,
Because I think you told me that it was a rom-com.
Well, and I actually put that as a note because to me, and you guys chime in if you've read Iris Gray before, because I know she's really well known for her rom-coms. Like I've read most of them, and some are definitely more comedy than others. This one, to me, I even wrote on the notes, I didn't think it read as a rom-com necessarily. Yeah. I mean, it had funny moments, but I thought it was definitely more of just like a really good like contemporary romance with some funny bits.
Yeah, I agree with you. Because as I told Ashley before we started, I've read, I think, 3 of her other books, maybe. I read Make Me Bad, which is my favorite so far.
Yeah, I like that one.
That one is for sure a rom-com, I think. That one's really good. Also has a librarian in it, so like makes it even better.
Yeah.
And then I also read Scoring Wilder, which I wasn't really a fan of all that much. I think I gave it 3 stars. It was okay. And then I think I started The Design. To be honest, I think I DNF'd it. I'm not meaning to.
Yeah.
I stopped listening to it because there's just one scene in the book where she's about to do something really catastrophic to her relationship, and like I'm just like, I don't want to read this. I don't want to read that right now.
Yeah.
Like she knows whatever she does is gonna make everything fall apart. I'm like, why would you do that to yourself?
Right.
Anyway, that's why I think it was like secondhand embarrassment. I was like, I don't want to read that.
Oh yeah. But yeah,
I liked this one a lot though.
Yeah, I liked my favorite like of hers that's really funny to me. Like my favorite of hers is The Fox and the Hound.
Okay,
I don't know.
Check that one out.
I love all of her books, but to me that one was hilarious and also just one of my favorites. But yeah, I mean, I think it opens up that whole thing we talked about before, where it's like, what makes something a rom-com versus just like a contemporary romance that has like funny moments? Because obviously, if you're a good writer, like you're gonna have funny dialogue. So I don't know. Like to me, this one though didn't really read as necessarily like a romantic comedy.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah. Shelby says her favorite is Hot Shot Doc.
Yeah.
I haven't heard of that one.
That was really good, Shelby. I really liked that one too. It's funny because my best friend is a nurse, and she just started reading R.S. Gray too, and so she just read that, and I was kind of nervous because I'm like, oh gosh, like I don't know if the lingo's right. She's gonna hate it. She loved it.
Oh, that's great.
So, yeah. I'm forcing everyone to read R.S. Gray.
Oh my goodness. I also want to say before we forget, in case people are leaving and going, what our next books are. Because we got a lot of comments last time, like wondering what our book was that we're going to read next week. We said at the end of I think maybe we should start out by saying what.
Yeah, we'll say it earlier on this time in case you guys need to leave.
Yeah. I don't remember the authors' names.
I don't remember. Do you have it on your thing?
Oh, yeah, I've got it.
Okay.
So we picked Trick by Natalia Jaster to be our October book. We thought it would be really fun to pick a paranormal / fantasy romance book for October because it's spooky season.
Yeah.
So this is what the cover looks like. It's a really pretty cover, y'all.
It's very pretty.
And then we already have November's book. Let me grab it. Oh. We're going to read Well Met by Jen DeLuca in November. Really, really, really excited.
I'm so excited for that one. It's going to be like a little challenging for me not to read it before November, but I'll hold myself back.
Okay. Yeah, same here.
Yeah.
I got this for my birthday, so
I just bought it literally like 3 days ago off Amazon. I'd been putting it off for so long since it came out because I'm like, no, I don't need it. I don't need it. I don't need it. And then finally I'm like, I need it.
Okay, back to the book.
Sorry. If you guys want to draw to like join us by reading Trick, we would love that. So I think it's pretty cheap on Kindle. I don't know if you can get a paperback of it. I think you may have to read it on some kind of e-reader, but it sounds really fun. It's definitely some kind of like a fantasy romance, and it's been on my radar for a while. So I'm excited that we picked that one to read for next month.
Yay!
Whoop, whoop. All right. So you want to go talk about
what I thought about it. Okay. I gave it a 4.5 out of 5 stars. Originally, I was going to give it 5 stars. But I also I think I stewed on it for a little bit, and it, like, my favorite books of all time that are 5-star books for me, I can remember details so well, and like I need the physical book right then and there. Like if I listen to a book and it's 5 stars for me, I will order that book on Amazon right then and there. I need it. And if that wasn't really my feelings towards it. Is that a kitty cat?
Yeah. She's like not leaving me alone. So her tail keeps like flipping in front of me.
Mine's in front of me in his bed.
She is so funny. She's like really feisty right now. I don't know what's wrong. She keeps like, she won't go to sleep.
He's like, Mom's up. I gotta be up.
Exactly. I know.
So it just wasn't my favorite.
Yeah.
So I ended up just dropping it 0.5 star. But I really enjoyed reading this. There were certain scenes that like I think will stick into my mind forever. I really loved the when they like get together. Like I loved that
like after they were at the beach and stuff.
Well, when she walks, we can talk about spoilers hopefully now. When she like
she just keeps walking back and forth. Sorry guys.
She's like, I'm finally ready. Show them. Like when she crawls out of bed, I love the trope kind of. It's not like a trope. It's kind of like a scene where like they like go out when someone like wakes up in the middle of the night and then they walk out of their room and like their love interest is there too, and then stuff happens. I end up loving that.
Yeah, those are good. I did really like that scene. I thought the whole like the pacing of their like relationship was really well done. She's like, hold on, I'll be right back.
Ash is kind of so cute. Oh, I heard her meow.
Okay. Oh my gosh. Okay, I've placed her on the couch. Let's see how long that lasts. Probably about
Oreo's in his bed in front of me.
About 10 minutes, probably. She's obsessed with like, I don't know if everyone cats do this. She like wants to like headbutt the computer screen.
Yes.
Like on the edge. She wants to like run her head across it. And I'm like, child.
Yeah. It happens with because I have 3 cats. Because I still live at home. I took a gap year, so I'm back at home.
Yeah.
But my mom is a photographer. She edits all of her photos on her computer.
Yeah.
And she has 2 desktops. And you can just hear her screaming throughout the house, like, get out! Because Oscar is just rubbing all over her computer.
I know.
Behind it. And she gets really scared because she has like all of her hard drives plugged in and he's stepping all on top of those. Yeah. It's an occurrence at our house.
Pets, man. Pets, gotta love them, but they love your computer equipment.
What was I saying? Oh, we really like the get together scene.
Yes. Yep. But yeah, I just thought the pacing was done really well, like with the romance, because I mean, if you go from like kind of not liking somebody, I hate it when they jump into like love or lust, whatever, like super fast. Cause I'm like, okay, you hated him like 5 minutes ago. Like, you know what I mean? So I thought that the tension was like building. And then finally you're like, yes, thank you.
Yes. I love slow burn. I love slow burn. I also love some books where it's like normal, fast, whatever. But when it comes to angsty stuff or like hate to love, I need it to be slow burn, or else I don't understand how they can go from hate to love. I think that's the reason why I DNF'd Red, White, and Royal Blue so fast, to be honest with you. Besides the politics, I don't like politics. But I think that's why I DNF'd it so fast. It's because all of a sudden he hates him and then he wants him so badly. But anyway, I really loved that part about it too. And I loved how R.S. Gray made like the tension more tensiony, if that makes any sense. Like I loved how she made them be in the same cabin together. I loved that.
Proximity, baby. Like it's my favorite thing.
Like stuck in an elevator.
I love anytime 2 characters, especially 2 that don't really like each other, are forced together. It's just the best thing ever. It's my favorite because it just makes for hilarious and also just like really angsty. But I like the cabin thing. I thought that was really, and I thought it was actually kind of unique. I don't think I've ever read like where they're on like a construction site and like, I don't know. I think it was kind of unique. I hadn't really ever read a romance like that before.
I loved when his sister. I loved his sister. Oh my god. When she answers, when Taylor answers his phone, and she basically thinks that his sister is his girlfriend or whatever. And his sister's like, "Who do you think I am? No, I'm not his girlfriend. Hell no."
I know. Any sister would be like equally grossed out by that.
Yeah. And, I loved how she was trying to get them to be together too when they came and visited. I don't even remember the girl who was trying to get with him, but
I really enjoyed the whole scene where like the friends come to stay and then they're at like the beach or the lake, not the beach, just like the lake. I just thought that was really well done. He was fighting it so hardcore for a while, but like clearly he was going to give in. Yeah. And you could just see him like cracking, which was like the best thing ever. I really like that scene.
I loved it too. I loved, I forget their names. I only remember each.
I know.
The guy who asked Taylor to fake flirt with him to get Ethan's sister. I wish they had their own book.
I know.
I would want to read that.
Yeah. Maybe we'll get one eventually. I don't know.
Don't they like get together? By the end, they're together or they're expecting a kid, right?
Yeah, I think so. And then the epilogue, right?
Yeah, I love epilogues. Ooh, every romance author should put an epilogue in their book. You know, I love epilogues.
I know. I feel like if you're reading romance, you like most likely want your happily ever after, and that is exactly usually what an epilogue was. I hate though when you get an epilogue. Typically, this isn't in romance. It's usually in like honestly like a YA or some kind of like regular fiction, where it's like epilogue and it's like one sentence or like some really like flowy like poem. I'm like, that is not an epilogue. just don't like it.
It's an ending statement. There you go.
I'm like, I don't know. I know some people really like endings that like allow the reader to kind of imagine where the story would go or whatever, but I just don't enjoy those open endings at all. So I think that's part of the reason I really like romance. Typically, like 99% of the time, you're going to get at least most closure, like a happy for now, if it's not like a happily ever after, you know? Did you have any scenes you didn't like in the book?
I mean, like, something like ticked me off with, well, like, R.S. Gray had to do this, I guess, to make the book more interesting. I don't know. I didn't like how, like, she wouldn't ask any of the guys to drive her home.
Yeah, I agree.
You could literally, I mean, like, I know she doesn't have, like, social anxiety like me, and, like, I know I couldn't do that just because anyone I don't know, I would be too terrified to. But he doesn't suffer from that, and so she could have just asked a guy to drive her home.
Yeah, I really I liked Taylor's background, and I liked that they made her I don't know, like the whole storyline with her, like her mom, like working hard, and they obviously are like really struggling financially. I did like that because I just felt like it's nice to read a character who is struggling. Oh, she's back. Who is like, you know, struggling, because I mean, not everybody's life is like some perfect cookie cutter thing, but I do think that really annoyed me because I felt so horrible for her in some instances where like she couldn't get home and things like that, but like she could have asked. Like I agree. I think it kind of went like a step too far. Like you would have still felt bad for her after like the first weekend, but like to do it over and over again.
Like 2 months.
I think maybe it was just a plot device too to keep her there with Ethan, to be honest, or like to have that like clashing, you know?
Yeah. So that I remember thinking a lot during that. Why?
Yeah. And I didn't necessarily like, this isn't a scene. I really love this book. So there wasn't much I like really hated. But
my cat.
she sees mine and she wants to join the party.
Let's say hello.
Oh, hello. Hi.
Hi,
Oreo. Hi, Oreo. You are very cute.
He's very fat.
Oh, so is mine.
It's Dinah, right?
Yes, Dinah. Yeah. She's very well loved. But yeah, but the only thing was the old boyfriend, like the high school boyfriend that was there.
Yeah.
I just felt like it wasn't needed. Like, I don't know. I kind of wasn't sure what his purpose was. I mean, I guess just to add a little bit of extra like tension between Ethan and Taylor, but
spark the jealousy a little bit towards the end or whatever.
Yeah, I mean, I get that like you may have someone you know on like a job, but it didn't really seem to have a place. So there was just a couple things like that where I'm like, not sure why that needed to be there, but I didn't like hate it. It was just kind of weird, you know?
Yeah, I agree with you. I got secondhand embarrassment too when he was like at the end spurting out his feelings. I was like, oh, bro, no.
I know. You like saw that one coming and you're just like, don't do it, dude. Don't do it.
That happens so much in books where the dude who's not going to be with her goes and tells the girl how he feels. And you're just like, oh, no.
Secondhand embarrassment is so real. And I think it's more real just because, like, I don't know about you, but, like, I can be so awkward sometimes. And so I'm like, this would happen to me. Like, this would happen. So I think that's why I'm like, oh, sweet Jesus, I feel bad for you right now. Like, oh my gosh. I have, like, I don't know, I'll skip the scene and then I'll, like, make sure everything's okay. And then I'll, like, go back to it. I'm like, okay. They're fine. I do that people are gonna hate me, but if I'm really worried, not in a romance necessarily because I know it's gonna be okay most of the time, but if it's like especially like a YA, some kind of fantasy, if I'm really worried, will flip just to the last page just to see if their names are still there. Because I'm like, please don't kill them.
Oh my God, I love that. I love that.
I always just think that's like the romance reader in me that's like reading something else. I'm like, oh my God, they're not safe.
I love that.
I told someone that once, and they're like, "You're the worst reader I've ever met," because they're like, I'm like, whatever. I don't care.
I forgot we didn't do a segment at the beginning. We didn't talk about what we're currently reading.
Oh yeah. I actually even brought him over here. Okay.
I did too, because I looked over and I was like, I haven't talked about my book.
Let us know if anyone's still hanging around. Let us know what you're reading, because we're gonna take a little diversion here, just because I think it's fun.
Well, also, like, we already know this video is gonna be very long.
Yeah.
It's 2 people, and we don't remember a lot of details.
Well, if anyone has read this book, Coldhearted Boss, and wants to add anything, let us know. But our conclusion is mostly, or like comment what your favorite scene was. But we both really liked it, and we enjoyed it, and that's our feelings on it right now.
I also want to say, like, I know Jen can't be here. I don't know what Stacy rated it, but Jen rated it 3 stars. Oh, and if Jen wasn't busy, I wish I knew what her thoughts were, because we've never read a book that we all didn't like. We had different opinions on, or different ratings, because the past 3 books we've all rated it kind of the same, and so this one she rated it 3. So I'm like, oh, I wish she was here. We would have probably a way deeper conversation, you know.
Yeah. Jen, you are missed, and we will definitely be following up with you, because now we're just curious.
Yes.
But I think that's good, though, because not everybody likes the same kind of books or the same kind of romances. I think that's what's needed, you know? If everyone liked the same thing, it'd be pretty boring. So, all right. So, do you want to tell us what you're currently reading?
I'm currently filming like a vlog, kind of. I feel like Books and Lala. I'm making like a secret video a little bit. Like, oh god, my dogs are barking. I'm sorry. Can you hear them? Yeah. Someone's at the door or something.
That's okay.
Anyway, I'm doing a video, and the book I'm currently reading for that video, I'm not going to say what the video is about. It's going to be a secret. But I am reading The Simple Wild by K.A. Tucker.
Silent clap. I really, really, really like that. And I think a lot of people have loved it. I loved that book.
I'm on chapter 2.
Okay, well, definitely keep us updated on your thoughts, because I'm waiting anxiously for that video now.
It's like a vlog style. I'm reading 5 books. They all have the same thing about them. So yeah, this is one of them.
Thank you. I just saw that K.A. Tucker. It was like I saw like last week that she's writing a sequel to The Simple Wild.
Ooh.
I know. I didn't think she would. I thought it was like a complete, because it's definitely like a closed ending, you know. But I guess she just had more to like tell about the couple. So I'm like super excited.
Is it following the same couple?
I'm pretty sure it is. But when you get to the ending, you'll understand what I mean. But like, it's a closed ending, but I definitely could see where she could like add on to their story, if that makes sense. So if anyone's read it, I feel like you know what I mean. My cat is like obsessed with this.
Okay, so before you go, Ashley, Book Diva says, I'm currently reading Theirs to Pleasure by Stacia Black and Spider by Alicia Madden Mills.
Ooh.
I've never heard of those.
Is it what was the one by Alicia Madden Mills called?
Spider?
I haven't heard of that. She's the one who wrote she's writing like a bunch of the football like romances, right?
I haven't heard of either of those. She hasn't responded yet, but
let us know. But I know she reads a lot of paranormal romance. That one sounded kind of like it might be paranormal. So that would be cool. Okay,
what about you?
I just finished 2 books like earlier today, so I'll show you what they were. So the first one, it's me, is a historical romance, and it is 10 Things I Love About You by Julia Quinn.
Ooh.
It was really cute. I listened to it on audiobook. She just can't do no wrong. They're all good, and they're all so stinking funny. One of these months, like maybe if we're still doing this like in December or January, we're going to make you guys read a historical romance, because I loved it.
We should do a historical romance month. We should. Yeah.
I think it'd be good. But then I'd have to figure out what to pick. That would be hard.
Yeah, you should do it, though, because you've read so many of them.
Yeah, so this was really cute. If you like historicals, if you have not read a historical, here's my like public service announcement. You should read them. Is my conclusion. I love historical.
I recommend Tessa Dare too.
Yes, Tessa, I just finished the other day the one that you just read.
The Wallflower Wager.
Yeah, I read it like last week. It was so cute.
Oh, I love it. I'm so glad you liked it.
Yeah, well, Tessa and Julia Quinn to me are the most similar in their like humor. Like they're both so funny, and I really think like a lot of people would really like if you've read one, try the other one because I think that you would like them.
Gotcha.
So I finished that, and then I just finished. Hold on, let me see if I can pull it up on my Kindle. Okay.
Actually, I still need to read Bringing Down the Duke. No, it's called The Duke and I. That's the one.
The first one, yeah.
Yeah, I still need to. I had to return it to the library because I hadn't read it yet, and I feel bad.
Hey, you know what? It happens to the best of us.
Yeah, I want to read it though really badly.
You should try and get something on audiobook because
I think
have
I
really liked them. Now, The Duke and I is not my favorite in the series, but I know it's the first one, so you kind of have to just get through that one. It's not a bad book. It's just I think the rest of the series, it's the Bridgertons for anyone who hasn't read it. I do think the rest of the series is a little bit better, but it's still good. So try the audiobook though. You might like that.
I think I might do that. I've just been really bad reading physically. Like I just filmed my September wrap up today. I only read 2 physical books and like 8 audiobooks. Like
Well, yeah, when I get in like a slumpy mood, audiobooks are the way to go. Or Kindle. Like I read a lot on my Kindle, but I can't pick up like a physical book. It's weird, but I know my library, like my Hoopla, has a lot of Julia Quinn, so maybe you could check that.
Yeah.
Okay, so the other one, I don't know if you can see this, but it's this one. A Promise of Darkness
that cover is beautiful.
Right? Okay, so I almost texted you this one earlier, Avery, because I'm like, you need to read this.
Send me a picture of that book.
I will. It's called, so it's a fantasy romance by Beck McMaster, if anyone can see that. I love this so much. In my review on Goodreads, I literally just put, holy crap, I love this book.
Okay, and now I want to read that.
Oh my God. Like, it's really cheap on Kindle. I think it was like $2.99 or something. And it just came out I think it came out at the end of September. I think it was Lacey from Lacey Book Lovers talk about it somewhere. And I'm like, I need that book and I need it now. Because it says, I think it's in either she said it or I saw in the synopsis, it was similar to ACOTAR. And I was like, yes.
Trigger word. Trigger word.
Yeah, it's a trigger word. A good trigger word. And it definitely did have those like feels for sure, but it was like the good parts and not the like triangle-y parts that I did not like. So it was all the good stuff, it wasn't bad. And also really to me had some like Hades Persephone stuff going on. Yeah.
Yes.
Oh my gosh. Okay. I know.
I want to read that like now.
You need to read it and then let me know what you think because no one else has read it. And I'm like, oh my gosh, I'm dying.
Dude, I think, I might read that tonight. I'm not kidding you.
You should. And then let me know what you're thinking. Yeah. Anyone who likes fantasy romance at all, I really recommend it. I haven't read anything by Beck McMaster before. She writes a lot of like steampunk romance, which I have not. So that's like historical, but with like fantasy elements to it. I haven't read any steampunk, but after loving this one so much, I may go check out something else that she has because it was really good. But it had like fae in it, and it had like Seelie and Unseelie, and oh my gosh, it was good. So yeah, that's what I'm reading. Oh, and I just got this from my library, so I think I'm gonna start it. Serpent and Dove.
I just got
that. Yeah. Yes, I'm so excited. Has anyone else read Serpent and Dove yet? Because I know it's like going around like hotcakes. Yes, it's so pretty. I figured I'd read it from the library because I actually got it pretty fast, and then if I liked it, I'd buy it. So
yeah. Well, I had a gift card for my birthday, and
Is it? Oh yeah, gift card. I'd go for it.
Oh yeah. So it says it's like an exclusive edition, but I don't know what's exclusive about it. Like,
let me see the cover. Is it a different cover? No, I think it's the same. Mine just has like the library binding on it, but
I have no idea how this is exclusive. There's like, I looked in the back and there's like no like fan art. Maybe. Oh, okay. Wait, I see. Turn the page for a Barnes & Noble YA Book Club exclusive scene.
Oh, okay. To get like a bonus scene.
There's just like a bonus 5-page scene, I guess, in the back.
That's cool. I'm really excited to read that though. It sounds right up my street. So
Yeah, because it's the enemies getting married. Dude,
yes.
That's my thing. Radiance by Grace J, one of my favorite books of all time. That's what that's about, yo.
I know. I think I might do a favorite fantasy romance recommendations.
Yes.
Which at first I'm like, do I have enough of them? So I was like going through my list, but I've got like 6 or 7 that are like favorites. I think I'm gonna, just because after I read that one I just read, I'm like, people need to read this.
Yeah.
So I might do that one.
I want to watch that one. I want to watch I haven't had time to. I want to watch your romance booktuber recommendations.
I just did that one.
I need to look at that one today.
Yeah, I've been going to do that for a while. And like, I don't know, I never know like at first if it was like useful to anybody, but I've got for the first one I did back in like, I think it was January, February, I got so many people, like even up till like last week, like commenting like, hey, this is super helpful. Like, thanks so much. So I'm like, oh, okay. Well,
awesome.
Yeah. So that's why I'm like, spread the love.
Yes. I love when people shout people out. I think Jess from Peace of Books like posted a thing on Twitter about it. And she was like, I wish more bigger booktubers would shout more people out because that's how they grow. And I'm like, yeah, like Jess shouted me out. And she's the reason I hit 1,000 subs. Like I was at 800.
Yeah.
Now I'm at 1,200 now because of her.
Awesome.
Yeah.
I think
it's ridiculous.
Well, and I think too, like at first that's why I didn't know if I should even like make one. Cause like, I have a smaller channel. Like I wasn't sure if like people, you know what I mean? If like it would do much.
Of course.
It was more just like to me, like these are who I like to watch. So like anyone who likes something similar to me might like these people as well, So
girl, I like anybody you like. So I'm gonna go all of them. So
yeah, you might. It's funny because a lot of people were like, "Well, I already followed like 2 or 3 of these, but I found like 2 new ones or 1 new one." So I'm like, "Yay, my plan is working." My evil plan to take over the booktube of romance readers.
I need more romance readers, like because Book Diva's on here. I found her like literally looking at the BookTube newbie tag page the other week.
Yeah,
and
I shouted her out in my video. I love her channel. I love your channel. If you're watching, if you're still here, I think it's really good, and I think.
Oh my God! Wait, she responded. She said, "I hit 142 today because of you both. I gained about 20, 30 from Avery, another 30 from Ashley."
Yay!
That's so great. I love that.
We're so happy. We love the love, literally. But
ladies for a reason.
Yeah, right. I mean, plus I just think like I remember even now, like sometimes I just want some new people to watch, and I will like Google like romance booktubers, but sometimes it just doesn't work. Like it doesn't pull them up, especially with like tags and stuff. Like I'm not very good at tagging my own videos. I will admit that. And so I just think that kind of thing's really fun, And I know a lot of people like Avery, you do it a lot on Twitter too. I know you shout out people a lot on Twitter.
Yeah, I haven't been on Twitter recently. I've tweeted a lot. I've been super busy.
But I'm so bad. And if anyone ever tags me on Twitter or Instagram to do like a what are you doing right now? I promise you I see it and I have every intention of doing it. And then I'm like, typically I'm doing something very boring or I'm like at work or something. And then I completely forget about it. So
Same.
I thank you so much for tagging me and I will eventually get better at it or have a more exciting life that I can actually do it at the moment.
I love to shout people out and I love to do my vlogs. Because I love, I haven't done it recently, but I like to put because I like to watch BookTube like a lot, like on my TV. And so I like to film my TV while they're going on. I think that's a different way to do it, but I love shouting people out because like, I feel so good inside when like people are like, oh, my channel grew because of you. I'm like,
right. I saw that Bree's back too. Bree Hill. Do you watch her?
No.
Oh my gosh, go follow Bree. So it's Falling for Romance on Instagram. But she had a YouTube channel and then she I think took a little break and she was doing like a blog and stuff. But she is just back in the last couple of weeks on YouTube. So if anyone is not following Bree, it's Bree and then Hill. Go subscribe to her because she reads like a ton of romance and she has really good recommendations.
Okay, wait, what did you say again? What was her channel name again?
Bree Hill, so Bree and then like space Hill. I think it has like a picture.
Oh yeah, I follow her on Twitter. Yeah.
Yeah.
What? Why am I not subscribed to her?
I think it's sometimes because I know she's falling for romance, like on Twitter. And no, I don't know about Twitter. She might be. I don't know what she is on Twitter, but on Instagram, I know that's what she is. So it's a little. People might be confused.
Who just posted a new video? Brothers, best friend romances.
I love all these videos with like tropes and then recommendations.
Specific.
I love it. They're the best.
Yes.
They're the best.
Okay, we kind of went.
Sorry, guys. Sorry.
Do we have anything else to say about this book, though?
I feel like not really. I mean, I really liked it. It was really cute. It was really thing for me too with like contemporary and especially like R.S. Gray books. I love them. And it's hard to go wrong with them. I mean, if you want like something that's really fun to kind of like, I don't know, just especially if you've read like a really heavy book or something or really like deep fantasy, I always recommend R.S. Gray to kind of pick you back up, you know?
I think this is a great pick-me-up book for sure.
I mean, this one to me, it was a little more deep, not deep, they're always deep, but like a little more like heavy subject matter than some of them.
Make Me Bad. That's a pick-me-up book. I love that one.
I love the main character of that one.
Yeah.
She was super relatable too. I'm just saying.
Same here.
But yeah, so no.
I can't think of anything else to say about this book.
Sorry.
I feel bad, like, because this video is supposed to be all about this book, but I did it 3 weeks ago.
It's fine.
Yeah.
If anyone else has any commentary, but it was funny because some books you read and you really have like a lot of
thoughts.
Like even in the first book we did, like I think we had really kind of mixed feelings about that one, and in the last one even like there were kind of scenes we both loved or hated. But this one it was kind of just across the board. Like for me and I think you, we both really liked it. And we'll definitely check in with Jen and Stacy and see what they thought about it. But yeah,
I agree with you.
We're excited to pick up Trick for next month, and we'll probably do the live show sometime around the same, probably like the first or second week of November.
Yeah.
So if you read it, come hang out with us.
I feel like our little book club community is like growing a little bit.
Yeah, and
the book goes
really
on,
fun.
and I love it.
Honestly, too, it's fun because like I see people who watch it back too, so I'm always like, okay, even if people can't like come at the time that it's airing, it's kind of like fun to watch it back too. Because I know Saturday nights can be hard, just with people going doing stuff or whatever. But it's hard to pick a day that everyone's like available, to be honest.
Yeah, I feel us bookish girls alone Saturday night.
Right, we're both here. Yeah, I know. To be funny though, or to be fair though, like I find it very entertaining. So I'm like, hey,
I love this on Saturday night.
So good. And if we ever need to pick a different day, we can. If anyone's very like, no, I want this on like, I don't know, Friday or Monday or something, let us know. I mean, a Monday would be a little tough, but maybe like a Thursday or Friday we could do.
It'd probably be really hard for me to do Monday through Thursday because of work. But.
Yeah, I mean, I'm home, but then I just feel like, I don't know, anyone else, but they're kind of brain dead by the end of, I'm tired with kids, so I just get home and sit in silence for a good, like,
hour. Literally all day just listening to 2 6-year-olds yelling at each other.
I know. But yeah, so thanks anyone who's still hanging out, and we had a really fun time. Hey, it's an hour. That's like the normal length, I feel like.
Yeah, I think the first time we did it, we went to like almost 2 hours, which is ridiculous.
You also have more people though, like, because I feel like when there's 3 or 4 of us, like people just have different opinions, so we can kind of like chat longer too. But
it
that's
probably would have
okay.
been longer if Jen or Stacy were here, probably.
Yeah. So we hope Stacy feels better.
Yes.
Because stomach bugs
are not fun.
Not fun for anybody involved. they're going around the school I work at, and I'm like, I'm vitamin C'ing it up here.
Oh,
Yes. No one wants that. Also, I guess we could ask too, if like obviously we have November picked out, but if there's anything that anyone would want to read for like December, we could ask for like what anyone else would want to read too.
Oh, wait, Book Diva just commented. Book Diva just said, Avery, did you see my comments about Ashley's questions about, is it Lisa Madden Hills? Where was that? Okay, she said Spider is actually a spin-off of a duology called English, about a romance about two British twins that go to college in America.
Oh.
And then she says, I talk about dirty English in my September wrap-up. Spider is about their cousin you meet in the second book.
Oh, that's cool.
She says, Ashley, I think you are talking about her book, I Dare You. I believe it is a football romance.
Yes, that is what I'm talking about. And I know there's been like, I think there's like 2 out that are like football-y. So those are the ones I've looked at, but I have heard of Dirty English. So that's exciting. I have to make sure I watch your video because I haven't read it, but I have seen the cover and it's a pretty cool cover. So that's cool. I'm always get sucked in by the football romances. Like, I don't know why.
I don't think I've actually ever read like a full-on football romance. I know I really want to read just isn't the Wall of Winnipeg one?
Yeah, it's a football. I haven't read it either though. I almost suggested that for one of the like this, but it's so long. I didn't know if anyone would like commit to it.
Yeah.
But her other books that I've read, while long, are really good, and they're all almost all on audiobook too, which is helpful. Yeah, I love football romances in general. I don't know why, I just really love them. Especially a good like college aged football romance.
Yes, new adult romance. Oh,
new adult, yeah, I know. I love it. It's a love or hate thing because I know a lot of people really don't like new adult romance. So
I love new adult. My favorite book of the year is new adult. So.
Which one was that? Oh, yeah, that one was good. Well, it's funny because I used to think I liked it because I was like that age, like I was in like college years, but I still like it now, and I'm not, 22 anymore. So I think it's just the angst level, honestly, in those kind of books tends to be pretty high, and we've discussed our love of angst here. So that's another hit or miss, though. Because some people don't like angst in their romances.
Yeah. So. I love it, though. Personally, I probably would never do that with a guy ever, or like do a hate ever. So I don't know why.
Bad boy. Like, I am not going to choose them on Tinder, but like, I'm just kidding. I'm not even on Tinder. But it's nice to live vicariously through the story, you know? I always tell people that, like when friends were like, why do you always go for the bad boy? I'm like, because in real life, I'm not.
Yeah, dude, I totally agree with you. I'm the same way.
I mean, it's called fiction for a reason, people. Like,
you read the stuff that you're not gonna do yourself.
Vicariously through them. So no, I am not on the back of someone's motorcycle, but
literally, my parents would tell me if they ever knew I was on the back of a motorcycle. I know I'm way over 18 now, but still.
I mean, I don't know. It depends on the person, I guess, the guy. But if he's a nice person that just has a motorcycle, maybe. But
hello? No. What are you doing? I'm on the live stream. She's letting the cat in.
Love it.
Savannah, where'd you go? Come here. Oh, she's going to get food.
Oh, cute. Well, I guess we can wrap this up then.
Okay. Book Diva also said the books that she was talking about on Audible, Escape, and Kindle Unlimited.
Oh, cool. Yeah, I love Kindle Unlimited, and it's always nice. I've been getting my money's worth out of that. So
see, I thought I wasn't, and then I just had a FOMO with not having Kindle Unlimited, so I kept my subscription.
I know. See, I'm kind of like that with the Audible romance package right now because I canceled it about like 6 months ago, and I thought I was okay. But now I'm like, oh, but that's on there and that's on there, and I may have to go back to it.
No, I'm totally getting my money's worth with Audible Romance package.
Yeah.
Audiobooks.
Well, yeah, and to me, Audible, like this is personal preference, I think Audible is overpriced because I listen to so many audiobooks. Like 1 or 2 is just not enough for, was it $14.99 or whatever it is?
Yeah.
Whereas the romance package is cheaper and you get unlimited. So
yeah.
Anyways, that's just our PSA for the Audible romance package and Kindle Unlimited. And so many authors are starting to add to Kindle Unlimited. I really feel like more so now than when like a couple of years ago. So it's totally worth it. Okay, I'll send you a picture of the cover of this book.
Yes, I'm so excited. Yay! Okay.
All right.
I guess we will end it here. So bye everybody. Thank you for coming in.
Have a good weekend.